I'm Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog, kicks96country.com. My guest today, returning champions Chris and Ben of Boomtown Saints, and their special guest, Sam Grow.
What's up?
And we're here, kicks96country.com, another artist video blog, talking about new music. The last time you guys were here, it was Blacktop Don't.
Yes, sir.
But you've had some time to make some new friends and come with new music, and you got a great new single called Heart Breaks You. We're going to talk a little bit about that in just a bit. But before we get into that, Boomtown, what have you guys been doing between the last single and this single?
A lot of touring.
A lot of touring.
We've been on the road. We've been all over the country. It's been going really good for us on the road. So we've been doing that, focus on that primarily. We've done a little bit of recording,
okay,
but primarily just taking the stuff that we have recorded and running with it as fast as we can.
All right. So you guys are on the road a lot.
We are. We're home for the holidays. We have a little bit. Obviously, we're out here today. We have a couple more things similar to this coming up at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But the end of January it picks up, and it's looking like 2025 is going to be
crazy,
absolutely insane.
Okay, so we got a new year. You guys are planning big things in the new year. You've got a single that is still it's pretty much fresh out of the box. It's charting now. It's doing very well, and it involves this gentleman behind you. His name is Sam Grow. Sam, welcome to Kicks 96.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, Sam, you're actually on Average Joe Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now Average Joe, if you don't know, you probably, if you know anything about Kicks 96, you know us. You know that we have a long-standing friendship with a man named Colt Ford. But Average Joe is Colt Ford's label, right? And Colt has had a number of amazing artists on Average. We had some really, really great acts that came off Average Joe, the Lax. I think were on Average Joe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean,
Low
Cash was on that. I mean,
Bradley
seriously, some really, really great talent. And you actually had a number one on iTunes, 2019, 2020?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you are the next big thing coming off of Average Joe. How did this collab happen?
So we shared a producer, Noah Gordon.
Okay.
And they don't know. Yeah. You guys don't know.
So Noah, he produced me before he left and started 8-track.
Okay.
So me and Noah had recorded this song separately, and we were going to put it out, but Chris Young and Cole Swindell had it on hold. So it was sitting there. And it's funny that you talked about Colt, because he actually took both of them out golfing and was like, "Hey, can you not record that song?" So
that sounds like Colt, a very Colt thing.
Colt gets it done, man. He gets it done. Yeah. So we had it sitting there for a little bit, and I'd already moved on to another record after that point. Then, of course, Noah had moved on to make 8-track. He'd signed these guys. He played them the song. They loved the song. They wanted to cut it. And Noah was like, if you're going to record it, you have to keep Sam on it. That's just part of it. And so luckily I got to just ride in on the hard work of these guys and enjoy meeting awesome people like you, Fletch. So
well, I thank you for that, Sam.
Yeah.
So the song itself, Heart Breaks You. Now, it's not a honky tonk, like foot stomper. It's not, but it's actually a pretty interesting perspective on just heartbreak in general. One of you guys want to give us kind of a rundown of what the song's about for someone who hadn't heard it yet?
Yeah, I know, Sam. I know you just answered the last question, but you have the best summary of what the song means. You need to do.
Yeah. So for us, growing up, we all were into sports. We all were those guys in high school, that probably broke a little more hearts than we should have. Then every single one of us had daughters, because God has a sense of humor.
Yes, he does.
And so I think for me, when I first heard the song, it made me instantly relate to it on the fact that, now that I have little girls, I would hope that boys wouldn't do to them what I unfortunately had done to other people's daughters.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
And what's funny is a lot of people are connecting with it. Like, I know somebody like that.
Yeah. And for us, and also Chris and Ben, they're also fathers of daughters.
Mm-hmm. So I have 2 daughters myself.
So we just related to it, and we thought, we'll be able to put this message out there a little bit. Maybe we can save some hearts from getting broken.
Absolutely. Be better, guys. Do better.
Be better.
Do better.
Yeah.
All right. So, now the single's doing very, very well. You guys, with the success of this, do you guys see the 3 of you collabing on anything else in the future, maybe?
God, I hope so. Yeah, I really do. I mean, when we first got that song, Heart Breaks You, I was sitting there listening to it. He listened to it, but I was in there in the living room with my wife, and I was listening to his voice. I said, I can't recreate that. I said, this is perfect. I said, this is wow. But I'm hoping that we get a chance to go on the road, do some more collaborations, do some writing.
Yeah, we have some ideas for next year. So to your question, the answer is yes.
Okay.
The details will we'll hold it and see what comes to fruition. But we do have some stuff planned for hopefully 2025.
Absolutely. Again, Boomtown Saints and Sam Grow, those are my guests. They got the new single Heartbreak Shoe. It's actually a Boomtown Saints single. It's on your album. Is that album out or is it forthcoming?
It's not an album. It's released as a single.
Just released as a single. Okay.
Forthcoming. 2025, we will have a album out. The way the industry works these days, you do a lot of singles, and then kind of near the end, you put out an anchor single, and then put them all together and say that was our album. So that'll be happening in 2025. But as of right now, it's just it standing on its own.
Well, if somebody hasn't heard the song yet, or maybe they've heard the song and they're like, "Oh, now I know who that song is by," and they want to learn everything they can about the Boomtown Saints, where do they go?
So Boomtown Saints, you can go to @Boomtown Saints on TikTok and Instagram, and Boomtown Saints Music on Facebook and .com.
What about Sam Grow? Where do they find you?
I'll keep it simple. Just @Sam Grow Music on all socials. So whatever you like to use, @Sam Grow Music.
All right. Hopefully they'll all come back and visit again sometime real soon. And hopefully Sam will tell our good friend Colt Ford, we said, hey, and here's to your health, sir, Mr. Ford. We love you, dude. And thank you guys for coming down here, and thanks for sharing this music with us.
Of course, man.
For having us.
All right. We'll see you next time on another artist video blog, Kicks96country.com.
Cause you can't love somebody, I mean, really love somebody like somebody